let's get some soul and get super bad.
Can I get into it now?
Some of the safety features. We suggest you follow along using the passive safety information card found in the seat pocket in front of you to acquaint yourself with the 727. Please note in this car your seat cushion may be used for flotation. To use it, pull your cushion from the back, place your arms to the strap from the underside, grasp it and fasten the seatbelt sign located on the center angulation seat sign from the inside.
So connected and bypassed and inserted. Release parking brake.
Pull the loose strap to tight.
Start exercise, and you may start engine.
Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the quick release action of the buckle. Our flight today does not smoking accommodations. Federal law prohibits smoking on the aircraft and provides stability for anyone tampering with this statement and storing a laboratory smoke.
It's the best day of the week. It's Monday. It's FlyJsim Monday. And we're cleared for start. Here we go. Beacon is on. Galley power is off. The packs are off. Star pressure 20 plus is good. Before start checklist is complete. Look at this aircraft. Wowee. Man, oh man, is it a sexy beast. The unbelievably good looking FlyJsim 727-200 in the 1980s classic Delta livery. This is, as the title implies, XP11, specifically for iMac, people that run iMacs. It's FlyJsim Monday, where we spend the entire day of Monday, as long as humanly possible, flight simming and doing flight sim and talking flight sim, living, breathing, and eating flight sim all day Monday. An entire day of the week devoted to flight sim.
Charlie, and we can Frontier Flight 770.
We are real-time
So
flight
it's disconnected
sim
and bypass pin has
tracking.
been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Delta 758, make the right turn, Charlie 3, join Bravo, hold short of taxiway Romeo.
Bravo, Charlie 3, Bravo, short of Romeo, something.
That is our real-world flight that's going on in the real world that we are shadowing for ATC immersion purposes because it's fun as hell. And unfortunately, we're still starting up and doing a pre-taxi check, and he's already taxiing, so we're going to have to catch up a little bit as we get the ground handling wave off. We got to boogie. We got to hurry up and get out there because we are late. We're running behind. The real-world flight is taxiing out to 26 right.
Flight 778, monitor tower 199.
And we haven't even started taxiing, so this is bad. But we'll click over 3 generators.
758, continue 26 right via Bravo, following Frontier at the end.
Uh-oh. We better put it in gear here. Okay, after start checks, ground equipment clear, fuel set for takeoff, doors are checked. After start checks are complete, flight controls free and correct. Takeoff checks, anti-ice is off, pitot heat is on, flight instruments, radios set for departure, flight controls are free and correct, speed brake checked, Daytona stabilizer trim is I think 5 units, flaps, we're going in flaps 5 for takeoff today. Green light is good, galley power's on, electrical is good, fuel heat,
Delta
hydro is all
758, monitor
good.
tower 199.
Over to tower. Delta 758, elevator, rotor light speed, APU is off, flight ground switch is flight. Air conditioning pressure, 2 bleeds are closed, packs down, power's on, gas on.
758, last way start, runway 26 right, line up away.
Already, we're going to have to go from Alpha 2.
Runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, Southern 1518.
So, we're going to go from the intersection, we're going from Alpha 2, which is right here. We'll go landing lights full on, we'll get the transponder on. Try to make sure nobody's landing. World Traffic 3 gets a little finicky. This is Las Vegas, the Glitter Gulch, Las Vegas. I think the best Las Vegas. We're taking off here, runway 26 right. About 140,000 pounds gross weight, not too heavy. We're going flaps 5, reduced thrust, takeoff. I still have the 25 right, because I'm old school, and for me, flight sim is about time machine and going back, flying all the best classic aviation. Clear for takeoff checks, start switch is guarded, transponders on, landing lights are on, autopack trips cut out.
Delta 758, wind 350, 4, runway 26 right, quick takeoff.
And here we go.
46, last way
Clear for
start,
takeoff,
26 right, line up away.
26 right.
27 8659, hold short
Take
of
off
runway
thrust.
26 right.
Oh, sorry, 26 right.
It's a nice 97.
Airspeed's
Airspeed's alive.
departure 133.95, see ya.
What departure? 778. Yeah.
Las Vegas Tower, Southwest.
80 knots, check.
On reeling on the visual for runway 265.
Southwest 2002, Las Vegas Tower, wind 3504, runway 261, clear to land.
Clear to land 265, Southwest, take off.
Tower crew 8641 Island.
641 Las Vegas Tower, wind 3504, runway 261.
Gears up. The lights of the Las Vegas Strip.
Southwest 8646, wind 3504, runway 26 right, quick takeoff.
We take off.
Southwest 998, right it off the 6, what's your gate?
Delta 758 out of 3.8, climbing via the boat gate.
Delta 78, radar contact.
Flaps 2.
At 3465,
Flaps in.
Southwest 42.
Delta 6965, contact Valley Center 124.62.
124.62, Southwest. Alright, let's get
The default clouds, hey, they're not too bad.
Las Vegas departure, Southwest 8646, 4000, climbing via the shed departure.
Delta 8646, radar contact.
There's the autopilot coming on. Go ahead and put it into IAS mode. We're climbing for airspeed. That's the little yellow notch in the airspeed gauge. The aircraft is going to attempt to hold that speed by pitching. And it's your job to dial the airspeed in correctly. Go ahead and turn off the landing lights. Do an after takeoff check. Star switch is guarded. Seatbelt, we clicked it off and then on again. The anti-ice is off, not required. Gear up, no lights. Flaps are up. Autopilot trim cut out. Hydros are good. Pressurization checked in
Valley
set.
Center 134.65.
3465, Delta 17, yeah.
Southwest 8646, contact Joshua 127.5.
27.5, Southwest 86.
Delta 1211, contact Oakland 132.05.
3205, Delta 1211.
Southwest 847, contact Oakland Center 132.05.
3205, Southwest 8378.
X-Plane at night is a beautiful woman. X-Plane in the daylight,
129 LA Center, good evening.
it's like an old hairy dude.
Sun Country 129 after baby, cleared via the Sunset 4 arrival.
X-Plane 11 seduces you. It sucks you in to the night lighting.
132.05.
It looks so beautiful at night. And then the sun comes up, shines a light on all that horrible scenery. That horrible default scenery. I mean, they're doing the best they can, but dude, if you don't have ortho, you're hurting. And ortho is huge and it takes forever to install. And you have to have a ton of memory. And you have to be able to run it. So X-Plane 11 for iMac, your ortho is going to be limited to cities in and around airports. You just do what you can. And that's why X-Plane 11, whenever you can, try to fly at night. It just looks better. Flying at dusk, flying at dawn, day into night. The beautiful transition, the lighting is unbelievable. It's so nice.
Alright, Fuzzy at maintain 16,250 knots, 3029er, Sun Country 129.
This is still X-Plane 11.25. They're about to release I think they already released the update for 11.3. It fixed the contrails, which to me I didn't think they needed fixing. This is what a contrail should look like. It follows from about 2 or 3 plane lengths back. The new contrails are longer, yeah, but they're really thin and wispy, and they come out right at the back of the engine. To me, just kind of unnatural, not like it is in real life. This is much more realistic. They're shorter, yeah, but that's what contrails do. They evaporate. But this looks gorgeous. This evening, day to dusk twilight. It's the best X-plane looks ever. As of yet, still no contrails for AI aircraft like World Traffic 3. That will be a big improvement.
We have Sierra, and we're cleared ILS 25 left approach, United 411.
It's an Air New Zealand flight.
SoCal approach, good evening, Delta 758, 280, descend via the Eagle 4.
Delta 758 SoCal, thanks, you're cleared ILS, runway 24 right approach.
Cleared ILS 24 right approach, Delta 758.
Okay, well, there's our radio call. We're a little late. They're still ahead of us, so they just got clear for the ILS 24 right, and we're still descending, so we'll have to catch up a little bit.
Los Angeles Intel Information Echo 000 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 4,400 few, temperature 14, dew point 11. Altimeter 3020. Arriving runway 06 right, departing runway 25 right. Advise on initial contact, you have Echo.
24.9 United 411.
That's the old weather in Los Angeles. High pressure, light winds, good visibility. Light winds are always a problem flying into LAX because of World Traffic 3. It really helps if the wind blows at least, 5 to 10 knots, ideally east to west for westerly operations.
Approach comes to 724 245, it's going to be the Hollywood 1 Sierra. 5724 SoCal, thanks for Sierra, you cleared ILS. Runway 25 left approach. Cleared ILS 25 left, comes to 724. Delta 758, speed 250, cutting approach 128.5.
Descend knots 28.5.
There's the approach handoff from the east feeder onto final approach. Gotta arm the altitude, otherwise it will not level off for whatever you've selected for your altitude. Good, turn the landing lights on.
2358 Heavy, adjust the towers 133.9, have a good night.
33.9, good night, we're here at 23.
Bravo 758, you'll see an A320 coming up over Shield Beach, so stay off the left side, go to 25, turn alongside you.
But we'll do a quick approach descent check here. Seatbelt on, NES is off, it's warm, landing lights are on, altimeter set and cross check, radio altimeter set at 200, flight instruments, radio set and cross check, go around EBR and VREF are set, fuel, hydros are good, pressurization is set, we're going to be on flaps 30, 126 for the VREF.
Got approach about a 15 mile final.
Roger.
Bravo 758, maintain 170 knots or greater, till jet set.
170 or greater, jet set, 758.
170 or greater till jet says pretty standard. Missed approach altitude is 2,000. We'll go ahead and just set that now. We're going to try to join the ILS here. And just sit back and enjoy the most beautiful approach. Downtown Los Angeles, off to the right. XP11 doing the best it can to pump out that night lighting. It's beautiful night textures, awesome night lighting. Got the runways up ahead there. We even have traffic coming in from the south for the south side, just like there is in real life. So hey, unfortunately we've also got World Traffic 3 traffic coming in on the opposite direction. Anywho, we've been clear for the visual, 24 right. There's the autopilot disconnect. 170 to JETSA is pretty normal. We are screaming in like a bullet, as usual, in the FlyJsim 727. You come in way too fast, way too hot. The thing just refuses to slow down. It's an absolute bullet.
South 86 Luna, contact Fullerton Tower on 119.1. There's no traffic between you and the airport at the present time. Have a good night.
Thanks for your help. Cessna 86 Luna.
Southwest 950, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Southwest 950.
South 758 at the JETSA, contact off on the tower 133.9. Go up tonight.
Tower, JETSA, Delta 7. Yes.
Couple more miles till JETSA. That's the tower handoff. We have got to slow down here. We're flaps 5 and we're screaming 220
American
knots.
2538 if able, turn left on the Alpha Alpha behind the Dreamliner. They're going to be moving in just a minute.
That is a maximum gear
1945
extension
contact departure.
right there.
1945.
We got to slow down, so gear down. Here they come, flaps 15. Let's get them out. Way above glide slope.
Air China 769 Heavy on Alpha Alpha, cross runway 24 left, turn right on Echo, then taxi to the gate.
Cross runway
Flaps 20.
left, turn right to Echo, taking the gate,
American 2358 Heavy, cross runway 24 left, contact ground point 65.
Flaps 25.
2258 on point 65.
Southwest 1170, contact departure. Good night, Southwest 1170.
And flaps 30. Gear down, landing checks.
Tower, Delta 758, just on site, that's 4.
Delta 758, tower, caution wind turbulence. Previous arrival was a heavy Dreamliner, wind 160 at 4, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 4 right, Delta 7.
Okay, clear to land, 24 right. No smoke is on. The gear down, 3 green, flaps 30, green light. The hydraulics, pressure, and quantity are normal. Landing checks are complete. Speed brakes are armed. Spoilers are armed. Auto brakes are set. VREF 126, flaps 30. Pretty light here. This is rather light.
Ground American 2358 Heavy, we're Alpha going to hard stand 343. American 2358 Heavy, turn left on Echo and Romeo to the gate. Echo Romeo to the gate. American 2358 Heavy, call ground point 65.
1,000 feet.
Okay.
1,000 feet, gear down, flaps 30. Spoilers armed.
American 2189, Arnav Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. Arnav Del Rey, clear for takeoff. 24 left, American 2189. Skywest 2996 tower, runway 24 left, line up and wait.
Runway 24 left, Sky 26.
Yes, that's traffic on final for the opposite direction. Nothing you can do. World Traffic 3. Constant battle.
2 minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20.
Scale 2996, RNAV Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Del Rey, clear for takeoff 24 left, Scale 2996.
Nice. For me, that's pretty good. Nice soft nose wheel. 3 lights, reversers are out.
American 2189, contact departure.
Departure, American 2189.
80 knots, nothing like all that frame rate freezing up right on final. Oh, it's the worst. Vacate 24 right here. Go ahead and clean up. Flaps are in, speed brakes up. Other than the crappy World Traffic 3 opposite direction flow. That
West 2996, contact departure.
That was butter. That's as butter as I ever get.
Delta 758, cross runway 24 left, ground point 65.
Left ground zone 758.
Tower, Delta 950 with you, 24 right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you.
Los Angeles, California.
New Covenant 50, we do ask that you remain seated till the captain pull the aircraft to a complete final stop at the gate. Please turn on the top of the seatbelt sign. It is unsafe to move out of the cabin and collect your personal belongings. We do ask that you use caution when FCC overhead bin sign is intended to shift during flight. If you need information here concerning baggage claim or ground transportation, the uniformed health agent will be happy to assist you. On behalf of your Atlanta-based crew, it's been a pleasure having all of you on board with us. Consider plans call for air travel. Because that you find it a convenience as well as a pleasure, select Delta. Thank you and have a nice weekend.
As we roll into gate 31 Alpha here. On the checklist it says down to 1 pump, 1 engine. That's when, as you're coming into the ramp, you don't want to just blast jet thrust everywhere you go behind you. So you want to use your inertial kinetic energy to sort of barely glide to a stop right as you're done. Ideally you want to get down to 1 engine, and by the time you're pulling into the gate you're down to 1 engine, 1 pump. Even at idle, 3 JT890 jet engines pump out considerable thrust, so it's good to shut them off whenever you can. Alright, parking brake is set. Man, that was fun. Seatbelts are off, we'll ding the crew. Flight attendants prepare for cross-track arrival, I'll call. Turn the transponder off. Good, APU on bus. Should have done that way sooner. Usually you do that right as you're pulling in. And we'll go ahead and kill the engines. That'll trigger the jetway. We'll go ahead and turn the boost pumps off. One at a time. Takes forever. Go engine bleeds 4 open. Just the left pack without the gasper, unless it's super hot. Pitot heat can come off. Emergency exit lights coming off. Alright, shutdown check. Seatbelt is off. The beacon is off. Exterior lights as required. That's just the navs and the logo light. Start levers are cut off. Parking brakes are set. Electrical APU is on bus. Fuel is off. The hydraulic beat pump switches are off. Air conditioning 4 bleeds open. Packs are set. Shutdown checks complete. There she is. There's our beautiful bird. What a good looking aircraft. They just don't make them like that anymore. It just screams 1986, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and put down the aft stairway, the DB Cooper.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Bye-bye.
I don't get it.
There's nothing to get. Bye-bye. You told me. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, what part didn't you understand? The buh or the bye? Bye-bye.
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 Yeah, I'm just about to go.
Bye-bye.
But if you just wait.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, I want a blanket, and you never brought it to me. I will. I'm gonna. Bye-bye. 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 You are bye-bye. Bye-bye. Never bye-bye. Ridiculous. Bye-bye.
Aw, bye-bye. Say bye. Bye-bye. Do the bye-bye. Do the bye-bye. That's the way, bye-bye, I like it. Okay, show's over, folks. Let's move. Bye-bye, let's pick this thing up. Let's go for it on top. 1, 2, 3, bye-bye. Bye, thanks.
Not bad. First flight of the day, FlyJsim Monday. The best part of this is we just rewind the clock and we get another beautiful sunset as we go LA to Vegas. And another awesome FlyJsim vintage classic aircraft. We'll try to get rid of the FMS. If not, we'll use it as a bare bones backup. In-N-Out Burger. This is the place to plane spot inside X-Plane. It's pretty awesome. The Mr. X Los Angeles International. A beautiful piece of scenery. Okay, here we are. Flight number 2 of FlyJsim Monday. We're going to go Southwest 2160. That's a real world flight that's about to push back, going to Vegas. They filed for a very high cruising altitude, so we're going to do a nice, like, half full flight, real easy, light flight. See our V card here. We'll go flaps 5 degrees of trim. Get the maintenance on, and we'll go ahead and get a pushback. Close up the doors, ready to go. Push a beam. There.
Grounded cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Hit me with a pushback. There goes the jetway. And we're
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Brakes released. We'll fast forward just a little bit here. We are on the Ocean 8 departure. We're going to go off of 24 left. We'll go all the way around the peninsula.
Delta 1598, wind 160 at 3, RNAV Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV Delray, 24 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1598. Skywest 5787, LA Town, runway 24 left, line up and wait. Runway 24 left, line up and wait, Skywest 5787.
2 good starts.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Of course, great. So they left early. That was them, Southwest 2160. They just took off. They're contacting departure. This is the dilemma. What do? You've put in so much work to get to this point. Do you just bag it and start a new flight and try to catch up? Luckily, we're at LAX, so we can get right out. We'll get right out on 24 left. We'll just burn a hard left turn. We'll say, damn the torpedoes, forget the procedure. And we'll just, we'll do like a nice 280 climb, and hopefully we'll catch up. It'll take a little while, but it's either that or you gotta start all over, which it's too much time to get to this point.
Runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV Delray, runway 24 left, clear takeoff. Skywest.
But it is a dilemma. If I was at the gate, I'd say screw it, let's do another one, but I think we're just too far. We can't turn back, we gotta go. We'll do a taxi check here. Generators are on, pitot heat is on, the anti-ice is off, hydraulic panel is set, isolation valve is auto, engine start switches are set to low ignition. Pressurization packs are on, flight to ground switches flight, recall is checked, auto brake, we don't have one, engine start levers are idle, and the flight controls we checked, ground equipment, We got the salute, we're good to go.
LA Tower, can you depart from Victor?
Yes, sir, we can.
See an Emirates A380 about to take off right there. So we leave the Southwest Terminal, Terminal 1. Go ahead and close the cockpit door. They'd leave it open, you know, a long time back in the day. They'd leave it open even like all the way through departure sometimes. But you don't want to hear all the people yapping away in the background.
Skywas 5787, contact SoCal departure. Good day. Departure
As we
Skywas
cut
5787, check you later. Compass 6015, left on Zulu, hold short of runway 24 left.
We're going to have to cut off that 747 and flight attendants prepare for departure. Get the APU off.
Runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
We'll do a takeoff check. Flaps are good. Flaps 5, green lights. APU is off. Transponder is on. The radar is set. Cabin crew seated and notified.
2 departures on the south side. Traffic will cross. Runway 24 left, line of wait.
Here we go.
Next, Compass 5692. Continue down, hold short of Echo 7 now.
Short of Echo 7, Compass 5692.
We better wait a second or two for this gigantic A380 taking off in front of us. Little wake turbulence. Never hurt anybody. Good enough. Alright, let's get out of here. Takeoff thrust.
Southwest 1343, traffic's in position. Cross runway 24 left, contact ground point 65.
Toga.
Compass 6015, traffic's in position. Cross runway 24 left, contact ground point 65.
Thrust.
Ground point 65.
80 knots, check.
80 knots.
American 504, traffic's in position. Cross runway 24 left, contact ground point 65.
We're across 24 left, ground 65. American 50.
Positive rate, gear up.
Compass.
There's 400.
Compass 6095, contact SoCal departure. Good day.
SoCal departure 59, 6095.
Tune over, switch to departure. Get climb thrust set.
17000,
Flaps in.
24, 55.
Fair range 128, maintain 280 knots when able.
280 knots when able, fair range 128.
Southwest 2160, contact LA Center 132.85.
Alright, hey, so that was 2160. They're going to center. That means they're, you know, above 10,000 feet. So we're going to burn a hard left turn here. We're going to put the flaps all the way up. Whoops. And we're gonna try to cut it off a little and catch up to them.
Skywest 5787, contact LA Center 119.05. 1905, Skywest 5787.
Check you later. You gotta love that.
80 knots.
280 knots from 1598. That XP11 heavy still got a fight through where to contact climb via assist. Climb via assist at XP11 heavy. Oh, good evening, Cirrus 135, Romeo Pop.
They would never let you do this in real life. You gotta fly out a little ways, which is why we can catch up to the flight that we're tracking, because they have to do that. They have to fly out, they have to go all the way around the peninsula. We can just burn a left turn and hopefully catch up to them, even though we're in a 200. So flight plan is now out the window. We're gonna go direct to Meissen. We're gonna have to use the FMS and just do a cheater flight.
7,202, 280 knots,
Cameron 1, Papa Echo, heavy, turn left, heading 190, vectors for PZ.
Left heading 190, vectors for PZ, Papa.
Fair range 128, contact LA Center 132.85, good night.
3285, fair range 128, time here.
We'll get the no smoking sign off. Go ahead and get the flight attendants the okay to start serving drinks. And enjoy the view.
Mahalo 808 departure, radar contact, fly heading 170, 5,000.
Left 175,000.
That's about as good as X-Plane looks for default X-Plane ever. But even, you know, you get the LA haze. Looks pretty good for default crappy graphics setting.
This is the Rock Creek, this is LAX 550. This is the Rock Creek, this is LAX 550. Okay, yeah, but would you have a frequency that can advise you to set that coordinate that up with ATC? Will you trust coordinate?
Oh, 10,000. Let's do an after takeoff check. The engine bleeds are on, the packs are on, the isolation valve is auto, landing gear is up, handles in, lights are out, the flaps are up, and no lights. After takeoff check's complete.
Romeo Papa Roger, I'll decline for you shortly.
Thank you. 5 Romeo Papa.
Bird 268, ship return west heading 160. Do not exceed 280 knots.
Left side heading 160 knots.
There's Maizen on the old chart. We're on the KPEC 6 arrival, so we're going to pick it up at Maizen at 24,000, and then we'll descend via the arrival, 13,000 at Clar. A lot of times they let you cut the corner and go straight to Kimmy. If it's busy, they'll have to do the dog leg. We might need it to catch up, so we've got that if we need it. We can just cut the corner. The window shades are the best part of the FlyJsim 737. Putting them up, putting them down.
Flight 1150 across Lakeview, that maintains 11,000.
It's such a nice touch.
Burbank up to 3018.
0.72. Good day. Sabre 268 Super LA Center, climb maintain flight level 230, resume normal speed.
Yeah, let's get the seatbelt sign off. It's smooth.
Los Angeles Center 126.52.
Love that wing view. Coming up on
2255, LA, maintain follow 290. At local place right now. Super 268, contact LA Center 125.72.
That is default X-plane, desert textures. They don't look too bad at sunset.
On level 230, resume normal speed.
I wish I had ortho. I wish I could run ortho.
MSQ 664, contact LA Center 125.8.
This is X-plane 11 for iMac. It's what you gotta do.
LA Center 135.3. Maintain 16,000 at 250 knots. Las Vegas.
Well, we'll go over, just tune on to Las Vegas approach right now. We'll look at the charts. ILS 26 left. Usually I pick it up at Larry or Shand.
Allegiant 3, cross fuzzy at maintain 16,000 at 250 knots. Las Vegas altimeter 3030.
Look at this.
The 22, or correction, November 2 Echo, Bravo 220 will be a final.
This looks absolutely beautiful. The red desert texture.
Southwest 4079, contact LA Center 133.55.
The blue sky and the white clouds. That's a nice mix. It's a good color matchup. That looks great. For default clouds, default X-plane. I mean, you can't ask for much more. That looks pretty darn good. The big draw is the big knock on this is the clouds don't generate after 50 or 60 miles. So you're constantly flying in this little patch of clouds, which kind of sucks. Seeing clouds way off in the distance adds so much realism. But this is X-Plane for iMac, so it is what it is. We'll fast forward a little bit. We'll start our descent. We'll pull the throttles back. This is really tricky. You just want to pull them back a little bit. We'll pitch for your, and stay relatively fast as we start the descent. We'll just do a nice 500 to 1,000 foot a minute descent. Sort of ease them into the descent gradually. And as we come through the clouds here, look at that. That looks great. That is beautiful looking.
Las Vegas Express, Southwest 2160, once
that's us.
South 2160, Las Vegas approach, descend via the Cape X6 arrival for runway 26 left.
Okay, so while they're a little far ahead of us, they are after Meissen, but before Clar. They're coming through 15,000. We're just starting our descent. Hopefully it'll be busy. They'll have to do the left turn and dogleg, and it'll slow them down. We'll be able to blast right through. We'll just fly like a bullet right through the airspace. We'll skip the dogleg and we'll go right to Kimmy. And at about 280 knots, then hopefully we'll catch up and we'll line up right on final. If the plan comes together. Go ahead and put the seatbelt sign on. Oops, we're starting our descent. Beautiful. Nice sunset into Vegas. The view from first class, even though it's Southwest. It's what first class would be like if Southwest had a first class.
350, good night, 0 Bravo.
Approach last 1920s on a 17,000, cross fuzzy, 16,250 knots in Zulu.
Alaska 1920, Las Vegas approach 26 left, reduce speed now to 250, then maintain 16,000.
Slow to 250 now, then to 16,000, Alaska 1920.
Skimming the clouds.
Delta 6546, contact approach 135.0.
35.0.
There's nothing worse than when the frame rate stutters. That is just the worst. We are flying at 320 knots. We're way faster than we would be in normal operations. So we desperately try to catch up to Southwest 2160. We'll level off at 12 and we'll step down to 10. We'll slow down and we'll do some descent checklists.
2160, clear direct strike, Bloomy, descend via the Cape X6 arrival.
Awesome. Okay, so they're putting them in line with a bunch of other planes. They're going to have to do the Ipumi and the dogleg, and that'll slow them down, and we should be able to catch up.
South 2160, contact approach 135.0.
35 zip.
Switching over to Vegas. Final approach, 135.0.
57, reduce speed to 190.
190, over 1827. Vegas Southwest 2160, 11,000.
Perfect.
1236, report 12 o'clock, 12 miles.
Airport inside, South 12.
They're at 11 and we're at 11.
Visual approach runway 26 left.
Clear visual 26 left, South 1236.
Southwest 2160, Las Vegas, thank you.
Sweet. So, we can go ahead and slow down a little bit.
Southwest 6546, turn left heading 350, descend and maintain 5,000.
350, 5,000, 6546.
Bridge 1857, reduce speed to 170.
170, Bridge 1857.
Legion 3, descend and maintain 5,500.
5,500, Legion 3.
So 1236, contact tower 119.9, see ya.
119.9, Delta 1236.
Rouge 1857, airport, 12 o'clock, 8 miles.
1857 to Lions.
Thanks. Rouge 1857, descend and maintain 5,000. Just let me know when you can pick it up.
Okay, 5,000, we'll let you know for 18.
Get the landing lights on, get the start switches on. Logo light, wing light.
Alaska 1920, Las Vegas, thanks. Descend and maintain 8,000, the reduced speed to
Go ahead
170.
and go down to 8,000.
Delta 2160, descend and maintain 8,000, the reduced speed to 170.
8,000,
Perfect. Like clockwork.
Delta 6546, turn left heading 280.
Go ahead and slow down. We'll arm the speed brakes. Go ahead and do a descent check here.
Inside for Rouge 1857.
Rouge 1857, thank you. Clear visual approach runway 26 left 170 knots.
We have the visual 26 left, then 170 to 1827.
Southwest 6546, airport 11 o'clock, 10 miles.
Still inside, 6546.
South 6546, clear visual approach runway 26 left, present speed until reland.
Present speed or visual 26 left, South 6546.
American 2465, reduce speed to 170, then descend and maintain 5,000.
Slow to 170 knots and then descend to 5,000 with 2465.
Rouge 1857, reduce speed to 150, contact tower 199.
150 over to tower 199, 1857, good day.
Delta 6546, just reduce speed now to 160, contact tower 199, so long.
160 over tower, 6546, good day.
Legion 3, reduce speed to 170.
170, Legion 3.
American 2465, airport 12 o'clock, 15 miles.
Inside American 2465.
American 2465, clear visual approach runway 26 left, 170 knots or less.
Roger, 170 or less, clear for the visual 26 left, American 2465.
Alright.
Southwest 2160, descend and maintain 5,500.
Cool. Alright, we'll go down to 5,500. We'll do some approach checks. The pressurization is set. The landing altitude is in. Recall is checked. It's off. We've got our auto brakes set. We've got our speed brakes set. Landing data. Go ahead and check the V card in a second.
Alaska 1920, after
We are on
descend
the
and maintain
ILS 26 left. The localizer is dialed in. We're currently on a left downwind.
Approach ignition 702 Sierra Sierra 11,000.
Number 702
Hopefully
Sierra
we'll break
Sierra,
out of
Las
the
Vegas,
clouds
thanks. Descend and maintain 8,000, the reduced speed to
shortly.
180, expect 19 right.
8,000, 180, we'll expect 1 right, 702
Legion 3, turn left heading 340.
Last 340, Legion 3. 2043, second in, level 8,000.
Frontier 2043, Las Vegas, thanks. Here's 2465, tower 119.9.
199, 2465.
Okay, well. Keep trucking. There we go. Oh, wow, we're a little off.
Approach just for clarification, did you want 180 now or after you got to 8,000?
I think that was 2 Sierra Sierra at 8, reduced speed to 180.
I like that. Here's
Legion 3, descend and maintain 7,000.
Out of 8 for 7,000, Frontier 2043.
Legion 3, flighting 290, clear visual approach runway 26 left.
290, clear visual 26 left.
Got the altimeter set.
Blue 611,
We're
thank
up
you.
on 5,500.
Southwest 2160, turn left heading 350.
Perfect. They're on the left base, we're on the left base. We'll go to 350, 5,500. Looking for the runway. We're going way too fast. We gotta slow down here.
We got the 9 o'clock guy and hillside southwest.
South 2160, thanks, flighting 340, maintain 5,000.
340 and 5,000. Notice we did not get the visual though.
Legion 3, contact tower 199.
Go down to 5,000. We'll get the auto brakes set to minimum.
Frontier 2043, reduce
Come
speed to
on, we'll get
190.
fully lit up. Landing lights are on. Wing light is on. Everything looks good, flows are good. Alright, let's check the old VCAR. We should have done this way sooner. Flaps 30, 122, we're pretty light, we're under 40,000, so.
Publish 2160,
there we
turn
go.
left heading 280, clear visual approach runway 26 left.
90 heading clear to visual 26 left, southwest 21.
Alaska 1920, turn left heading 340.
So, we are cleared for the visual, 26
Frontier 2043,
left. We'll look for
descend
the
and
runway
maintain
here.
6,000.
6,000, Frontier 2043.
JetBlue 611, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, JetBlue 611.
Publish 2160, tower 119.9.
Go to tower. Go ahead and dial the tower in. Ah, crap, we're overshooting. We're going right through the localizer right now. And we're going to have to turn hard left and try to correct.
Southwest 2160, Las Vegas Tower, wind calm, runway 26 left. Good wind.
Okay, the winds are calm.
Tower, Southwest 4534,
Clear to
26 right at Alpha 4. We're ready to go for number 4. Southwest 4534, Las Vegas Tower. The wind's calm, runway 26 right at Alpha 4. Clear for takeoff. Southwest 4534, clear for takeoff. 26 right at Alpha 4.
Flaps 5, there's the runway.
7 right at Alpha 6, right on Alpha.
Just a complete gross overshoot.
Runway 26 right.
We'll go gear down.
Okay, Alpha 6, right on Alpha 3, and...
Flaps 15. Gear down, 3 green. Go ahead and do landing checks. Whoa, Nelly. Oh, this is ugly. Flaps 25. There's 160. Flaps 30. Alright, landing checks. Engine start switches are low ignition. The speed brake is armed. The gear is down, 3 green, flaps 30, green light. And the crew is notified.
Yeah, at Alpha 5, process straight ground point.
Clear to land, 26 left.
Alaska 1920, Las Vegas Tower, wind calm, runway 26 left. Clear to land. American 2465, cross runway 26 right at Alpha 6, ground point 1. Cross 26 right on Alpha 6 at point 1 on the other side of American 924. Alpha 4534, connect the park, okay? Frontier 2043 with you for 26 left. Alright. 4534, thanks so much, you have a great night. Frontier 2043.
A little bit of power.
Frontier flight 2043, Las Vegas
A little
Tower, wind
slow.
calm, runway
A
26
little low.
left, clear left.
Pick it up just a little.
Spirit 954, Las Vegas Tower, also.
There's minimums.
Spirit 954, the wind is calm, runway 26 right, clip to take off. Runway 26 right, clip to take off, Spirit 954.
Over the numbers. That could have been better. That was alright. At least we didn't float it. You got 2 lights, reversers out. 80 knots. Can we make it? Can we make it? Oh, that is way too fast to take a taxiway in real life, even if it is a high speed.
JetBlue 611, Las Vegas Tower, wind calm, runway 26 left. Clear to land.
Alright, we made it. Welcome to Las Vegas. Go ahead and clean up. Flaps are in. Speed brakes are in. Look at this replay.
Spirit 954, connect the park. Parker 954.
Yeah. I mean, nose gear touched pretty hard. It wasn't great. I've had way worse.
South of 758, Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 right. Line of flight, shot from intersect the runway. Runway 26 right, double 7.
Carry on still. Once the captain turns off the fastest seatbelt sign, careful when opening overhead bins, that is ship free flight, and could fall out. Certainly has been our pleasure serving you this evening. Buckle up, drive safe.
50, footed Alpha 6, cross, runway 26 right, center ground, point 1.
Southwest 2160, Alpha 6, cross.
So we're at Alpha 5. They're one more down at Alpha 6. And we'll go ahead and cross.
Ramp Allegiance 3, Golf 2 for Alpha 22.
Allegiance 3, ramp enter at Golf 2 to the gate.
Golf 2 to the
The
gate.
lights off, start switches can come off, the strobe is off, wing light is off, flight ground switch over to ground. Better slow down a little here. Gotta get to the Bravo.
Ground Southwest 2160, we can't get in with the company holding the 24, so we're just gonna...
Okay, so, yeah, looks like they can't get in either, they got a gate occupied.
Ramp, there's some debris and
Debris?
the ramp out up with Alpha 19.
Okay, can you tell what it is?
3 white piles of something.
3 white piles of something,
okay,
wow,
yeah,
that
thank you.
that's pretty vague, could be anything.
Are there any county
Some poor
vehicles
guys
on
gotta
that
clean that
frequency?
up. There's the Bravo gates. This is the Glitter Gulch, Las Vegas, so it does not come with every gate as an auto gate. There's only a couple of auto gates, and you have to go in and redo the whole airport. I have yet to do that, so we'll pull into Bravo 11. No auto gates, so we'll just do a stairwell. We'll pretend like it's broken. We gotta make people climb a bunch of stairs. There we go. Welcome to Vegas. We'll set the parking brake. Seatbelt sign can come off. Flight attendants prepare for cross-check arrival and all-call. Get the APU on bus. We'll get the left pack on. APU on bleed. Engine bleeds are off. Fuel pumps can come off. We'll get the navigation beacon light off. Go over to bat bus, APU gen, main power, galley power's off, window heat is off, the pitot heat is off. Turn on the cockpit lights. Go ahead and turn off the emergency exit lights. Auto brake is reset, the trim is good, transponder can come off. Go ahead and get the cockpit door open. Hey everybody, how you doing? Get some ground handling. GPU, some chocks. Get a stairway, get some loaders, get the baggage off. There's our loaders. We'll go ahead and open the cargo bays, and then we'll open the front door in a second, and get a stairway. This is fun. Peek through the window, see if it's come up or not. Looks like we got one. Go ahead and open the door. We'll feel that cold desert winter air rush into the aircraft. There we are. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Yet I still see your mouth flapping. Yeah, but there it
It's
is
a
again,
Monday.
the flapping mouth. How odd. I want to see motion, movement. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bye-bye.
I don't get it.
There's nothing to get. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, what? What part didn't you understand? The buh or the bye? Bye-bye.
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 Yeah, I'm just about to go.
Bye-bye.
But if you just wait.
Bye-bye.
So ramp Allegiance 31, we're on golf, we're at over to Alpha 21.
I wanted a blanket and you've never...
Allegiance 31, ramp enter at Golf 2, continue to the gate.
Golf 2 to the gate, Allegiance 31.
Aw, bye-bye. Say bye. Bye-bye. Do the bye-bye.
Allegiance 31, 2621 and 23.
That's the way, bye-bye, I like it.
Okay, show's over.
Thank you.
Let's move. Bye-bye. Let's pick this thing up. Let's go for it up top. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks a lot.
1965, this was a sound. I was in the swing.